In today's episode, I will cover moving scams. We're now entering the moving season where most homes owners are either looking to upgrade or downgrade their property or looking to move to a warmer destination. Whatever their intent may be, they need a moving company to make that happen. Nevertheless, because of all the moving scams that are happening all over the country and the world, many homeowners have taken the job to move themselves to avoid falling victims of these unscrupulous movers. Kudos to you all to take action in this regard and do the move yourself. What if you have a very weak back or have a baby grand piano to relocate? Even the Incredible Hulk will have a challenge with a grand piano. Bottom line, if you do not want to find yourself paying for physical therapy services for the next decade, you need a moving company. So how does a moving scam look like? Let's start with the cheap is expensive. This is the most common technique used by movers. Catch and bait approach. They offer you a low price for a move, telling you that they have an extra truck that just arrived and we can afford charging you less. Stay away from low ball estimate. If an estimate goes below the $500 mark for 3 hours of labor plus the 1 hour travel time, this is where signs of a scam are arising. In my 20-some years in the moving industry, I can assure you that moves are expensive if you want it done right. Add the cost of packing materials, packing services, you can easily reach a couple of $1,000s for local and up to $6,000 to $10,000 for long distance and maybe $16,000 for international move. Again, moving is not cheap. Furniture taken hostages. Yes, it is not just human beings that can be taken hostage. How does technique work? It goes back to my first point where customers fall for the lowball estimate and hires the mover. The mover will load everything into the truck and drive to destination. However, before unloading your items, they will ask for 3 or 4 times the cost on the estimate. They will come up with many reasons why the price increased. Maybe there was a long carry, which can be considered a hidden fee, which again is defined as where the truck is parked in comparison to where the entrance of the apartment or home is located and how far the movers had to carry the piece of furniture. They may charge you $50 per foot. So if you have 10 feet distance between truck and entrance of your home, you just got hit with an extra $500. Let's not forget the steps to arrive to your apartment. Now, if the destination is in a building with no elevator, ouch for your wallet. Some movers can charge up to $10 per step after the first 15 steps offered for free of charge. Some are not as generous and charge you from the first one. So if you have 30 steps to your condo or apartment entrance, the extra fee is $300. The list goes on, but bottom line, you need to pay before they unload. So you're thinking of not paying, probably? Good luck to you. The movers will jump back into the truck and drive to storage with your belongings. Let's not forget the extra storage fees into your bill. In some moving agreement, one clause can stipulate that if you do not pick up your items within 10 days of the move, they can be sold in auction. Yes, movers do have the right to auction off your items if they're not picked up, again, after you have paid the exorbitant fees. Let's talk about turtle paste movers. Now, very popular practice among scam movers. The Department of Labor requires moving company owner to pay a minimum of 4-hour labor to all their employees. Most movers charge customers the 3-hour labor plus the 1 hour travel time, which is equivalent to the 4-hour. Now, all this is great, but some movers advertise to the public that they have a minimum of 2 hours. So for small jobs, many customers will select the 2-hour minimum offered by the selected mover. These 2 hours are just a ploy to get you to select them. But these guys will work slower than your 90-year-old grandmother carrying a piano on her back. They will take 20-minute break after every hour worked, and God forbid if you complain about their pace. They will yell back saying, "Hey, do you want us to break things because you want us to rush? Do you?" How can you argue that, right? Now, we have the packing supply scams. Now, some moving companies will not move your items if you do not select their packing service option. If you opt out and something does break, They can accuse you for not packing it properly, which in their defense, it's a valid reason. Now, one recommendation is to purchase your own packing supplies, but get them to pack your items. Affordable packing supplies are available everywhere. They will charge you for the packing service, but not charge you for materials. Now, these are the most typical moving scams used by unethical movers. So how can you protect yourself from falling victims of these scams? First, you can download for free your rights and responsibilities before you move. It is offered by the Federal Carrier Motor Association. Valuable information to have, but most importantly, to read before you move. Most importantly, you need to get your moversfacts.com report. MoversFacts is like the Carfax for the moving industry. MoversFacts will provide you with a reputation report of the mover you want to hire so you do not become the next prey. The moversfacts.com report is generated by the US DOT license number of the mover. So if the mover doesn't have a US DOT number to give you, it should be a red flag as they're illegally operating as a moving company. So from the get-go, you already pre-qualified them to be, or not, your service provider. The MoversFacts report also provides you with the BBB status, the Better Business Bureau, their US DOT license information, their state license, and all the reviews you want to read about the mover. The best thing is that they will also grade the moving company based on the stars they get from the 25 review portals available across the internet. The full report only costs $5, so you're saving yourself money with a peace of mind. So when you're about to move, always ask the mover for their US DOT license number and order your MoversFacts report. It will be the best investment of your life. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this episode gave you a little more insight of the structure and strategies of the described scam and allowed you to have a better understanding on how it can affect you or many other victims out there. Now, we are working on an email plugin, also called the Scaminator, which will work for every email client and will purge all these unwanted messages from your inbox. It will add our special stamp, Scam Alert, beside each email, just in case you do decide to open the purge folder, only if your curiosity takes a hold of you. Now, in the meantime, if you do come across new scams using different techniques to lure you into as the next victim, do not hesitate to contact us by email listed below, explaining their techniques and incentives given to you to get you to respond to their scam and ultimately send your hard-earned money. We will then cover this scam in one of our episodes and share it with our audience and make sure to give you aforementioned credits at the end of the show. Until then, my friends, stay safe, stay wise, and stay scam-free. If you're watching this, you are the resistance. Signing off, the Scaminator.